Yeah. Uh, Welcome back, my dear friends. Welcome back. Yeah. So, Alina, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So, how was first session?
It's good, sir.
Good. Okay, fine. Okay, let's go to the problems directly, my dear friends. Let's go to the problem. So, come to question number 1 in the books of Kanzainar. Problem number 1. So, open in your practicals notes. So, theory separate, practical separate. Yes. Now, so if it is invoice price means what we have to do? What is the special adjustment?
Reverse the profit, sir. Loading.
Yeah, so that's all. Immediately reversal of loading. That's all. So wherever the stock, if you touch, so you will get reversal of loading. That's it. So that is the key. Yeah, friends. One minute in your theory note. Last, suppose for your control purpose, if you want, just update last one node or event number like 6. Event number like 6. Event number like 6. Just update abnormal. Just it's not event, just let it as a special transaction, abnormal loss, refer special transaction 1. That is sufficient. Already entry this and all we have already placed. Already entry this and all already we have did. So therefore no need to write anything. Abnormal loss just for your information, just I'm writing here, that's it. Yeah. So that's all. Come to question. Question number 1. Question number 1, page number 72. JK Limited sent on 1st October 2014, 1st October 2014 to Wood Limited goods costing 50,000 and spent 1,000 on packing, etc. And spent 1,000 on packing, etc. So packing is a direct expense or indirect expense? Wood Limited. So first is JK Limited sent. So therefore JK Limited sent means JK Limited is consigner. JK Limited is consigner and Wood Limited is consignee. Wood Limited is consignee.
Sir, you didn't share the screen, sir.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Now, so question number 1. JK Limited is a consignee. JK Limited is consignor. Wood Limited is a consignee. Sending goods costing. Costing means cost. Costing means cost. Cost 50,000 and spent 1,000 on packing. And spent 1,000 on packing. Now tell me, is packing is a direct expense or indirect expense? Packing, consignor.
Direct.
Consignor if he is incurring expense means usually
Direct.
it will be direct, because since the goods are not yet reached to consignee or not,
Yes, sir.
therefore it is a direct expense. This is a direct expense, but expense of consignor, but it is a direct expense in nature. Now, on 3rd 2014, Wood Limited, there is a consignee, received the goods and sent his acceptance to JK Limited for 30,000 payable at 3 months. What it mean?
Bills receivable.
Bills receivable, very good. Bills receivable, because it is acceptance, that word is there. That means the party who draws the bill is called as drawer. The party who accepts the bill is called as acceptor. The drawer will receive the money, acceptor has to pay the money. So therefore it's acceptor as the obligation. Acceptor as the obligation, and drawer as the receipt. Drawer or the holder as the receipt. Yeah. So now he received the goods and sent his acceptance for 30,000. So why he sent his acceptance for 30,000 for 3 months?
Security deposit.
Very good, very good. This is for security deposit. Security deposit BR. So Wood Limited spent 2,000 on freight and cartage. So Wood Limited, it's a consignee, has spent 2,000 on freight and cartage. It's a direct or indirect expense?
Indirect expense.
Huh?
I don't know, sir. Not sure.
Freight and cartage, transportation, it is a direct expense.
Oh, okay.
And 500 on godown rent, 500 on godown rent, and 300 on insurance. Therefore, total is 2,800. Total is 2,800. But out of that, 2,000 alone is a direct expense. 500 and 300 is a indirect expense. 800 is indirect expense. Yeah. So now, so students doubt, sir, insurance means it is for goods while in transit only they will take insurance. No, that means it's a direct expense. No. Yeah. So this is goods are reached to go down for go down. Since in a go down, goods are stored. Therefore, their security at the go down has been secured by insurance. So that means it is already reached. Therefore, it is a it is an indirect expense. Suppose if they would have clearly given it's a transit insurance, I would have taken as a direct expenditure of consignee. Got it? On 31st March 2015, he sent his account sales. Account sales, it is 31st March 2015. That means after 6 months, sent date is 1st October. It is account sales sent after 6 month periodical interval. Along with the amount due, underline. Along with amount due. That means whatever balance is there, he has deposited. Whatever amount is occurred, total amount he has deposited. That's the meaning. Showing that 4/5 of the goods has been sold. That means how much we sent? What is the value of goods sent? 50,000 at cost. Correct? Out of that, 4/5 has been sold. 4/5 has been sold for 55,000. So that means 40,000 worth of goods has been sold for 55,000. That's the meaning. So if 4/5 has been sold, means how much will be in stock?
10,000.
10,000. That is 1/5 will be in a stock. 1/5 will be in a stock. For that 1/5, proportionate direct expense of consignor and consignee, this amount we have to incur when we touch closing stock valuation. Next, Wood Limited is entitled to a commission at 10%. 10%. So they said what type of commission here?
No, sir.
No. That means in the absence of information, usually which commission we will give?
Ordinary commission.
Ordinary commission. Therefore, ordinary commission is must. Only if it is any additional commission that they will say. Otherwise, it is ordinary commission. So 10%. So usually commission is to be calculated on total sales. Now, one of the customer turned insolvent and could not pay 600 due from him. What it is?
Bad debt.
Bad debts. So here, have we given del credit commission?
No, sir.
No. So therefore, in the absence of del credit commission, who has to bear?
The consignor has to.
Consignor has to bear. So in a books of consignor, what is entry?
Consignment account debited to consignee.
Consignee. Very good. Very good. So show necessary journal entries in the books of in the above transactions. That's what they have asked. That means above transactions means it has been sent at cost. Therefore, above transaction means at cost. Sent at cost. Therefore, at cost you have to record. Then same transaction. If goods are invoiced at cost plus 20%, that means invoice price. At IP 120%, if I sent, show the entries and prepare the necessary accounts in the books of JK Limited. So same problem in a two angle they have asked. If it is sent at invoice price, means what extra things will come?
Loading.
Loading. That is when the first entry, when we sent goods sent on consignment, when entry will come, immediately it will be reversal. Loading will come. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So and closing stock, if it is sent at invoice price, on closing stock also loading has to be reversed. So there also stock reserve one entry will come. That is just two entry is a plus. Except all entries copy paste. Are you understanding?
Yes.
So only goods sent I have to take at invoice price. Stock I have to value at invoice price. Except that there is no change. So that's how we have to draw. So to start with, yeah, let's go. So open your yeah, go to question, go to solution. Question number 1, page number 72. Page number 72. Page number 72. So question number 1, page number 72. Cross reference you have to give it must. Each question has to be start in fresh page only. Now, in whose book we have to do it? So even though they have asked only journal entries, my dear friend. So since it is the first problem, shall we do it including ledger accounts? Because ledger account is always here in after. So therefore, in the books of Consigner, JK Limited. In the books of JK Limited, for your information, it is Consigner. Consigner. In the books of Consigner. So let us open ledger accounts. So first ledger account, which one ledger account we supposed to open?
Consignment.
Consignment account. So here a consignment account, instead of consignment account, shall I write his name? Consignment to Wood Limited.
Yes.
Just because of writing consignment to Wood Limited, is it a change in the nature of account and transaction?
No, sir.
No. It is consignment ledger account. So debit, credit, and open for some 8 lines. 8 lines consignment account. So next, which is the second account?
Goods sent to consignment.
Goods sent on consignment. 4 lines. Goods sent on consignment, just 4 lines. Next, third one.
Consignee account.
Consignee. Who is consignee here?
Wood Limited.
Wood Limited account. So this is for some 6 to 7 lines. 6 to 7 lines. Now, so first problem we are solving, it is question number 1A. It is question number, make it as 1A. Question number 1A. It is somewhere here, write it as goods sent at cost. Goods sent at cost. So since it is sent at cost, invoice price is not, that loading is not required, therefore stock reserve will not come. But if it is sent at cost, my dear friend, so consignment stock account will come or not? Fourth
Yes,
one,
sir.
consignment stock. Consignment stock account, 4 lines, just 4 lines. Consignment stock account, just 4 lines. That's it. So after this you have to open for journal entries. This is what required solution actually as per the question. Journal entries. Journal entries. So based on the format, just open date particular. Date particulars. Ledger folio. Debit amount. Credit amount. So wherever required, since it is a first case, so just I will show you. So everything I will show the posting. So entry, first 1 or 2 case I will write here. Thereafter I'll I will dictate the entry. You have to come and write here entries, and corresponding posting you have to come and write to do it in a ledger account. Yeah. Now, first transaction, my dear friends, goods has been sent. So, first transaction, goods sent, costing, journal entries, this is sent at cost. Sent at cost. Yeah. Sent at cost. So, now, yeah, to start with, event number 1, date is 1st October. 1st October, 1/10/14, goods sent at cost. So, what is the entry, Alina?
Consignment account debited to goods sent
Wait.
on consignment.
Consignment account debit lookout. If this is ledger folio, debtor will be always here only, adjacent to that column. Debtor, then here 2 space gap, 2 goods sent on consignment account. So being
Goods
goods
sent on consignment, sir.
goods sent on consignment that is sufficient. If any calculation is required, you can show it in the narration segment itself. Suppose if they have said 2000 unit, example just I'm saying 2000 unit into 5 rupee per unit, like this. Suppose if any calculation is required, you can show here. Got it? So, but here they have said costing 50,000. So, therefore 50,000 you just need to update debit and credit. So, now look out, even without line also, my narration what I have written, it has not crossed in a particular column only I have written. It has not crossed beyond ledger folio column. So, not to write like this up to here in a credit column and all, it should not be. So, narration should be restricted only in case of only in particulars column alone. So therefore, so keep in mind. So here in after whatever B is there. So here look out. Suppose if it is sent at invoice price, what will come, my dear friend?
Reversal.
Reversal, correct? So that I will not pass because first 1A is it is only for cost. Therefore, reversal of loading. Don't write. This is for space I am reserving for next B. So here only reversal of loading will come. If that is the case here, instead of 50,000, it is sent at 120%.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, 50,000 into 120%. That means how much is the value?
60,000.
60,000 will come. So this 10,000 will be taken in reversal of loading 10,000. Are you understanding slowly?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that let us do it later. Now for a time being, I don't write this and all. Just a space alone I will reserve for next, but you should not. You should not because it is sent at what? Cost. Therefore, that as it is write it. So reversal of space, I will reserve the space. You don't. As it is. Next entry. Next continue. So now on the same day, what is the second event now?
Expense paid.
Expenses. So 1/10/14 expenses incurred by consignor. Entry. Entry.
Consignment account debited to cash or bank.
Very good. Consignment account debit to cash or bank. Amount 1,000.
1,000.
Amount 1,000. Narration being goods. Sorry, being expenses incurred by consignor. Incurred by consignor. Yeah. Now, these are two entries. First, let us come and post it, my dear friends. Let us come and post. Now, in a consignment account, so debit side. So it is a ledger account. Therefore, I hope you would have written particulars, amount, particulars, and amount. So for all ledger accounts, this should be. Now to start with, So date, if you want a date, if you can open 1/10/14 to goods sent on consignment. How much? Costing 50,000. So if it is invoice
50,000.
price, means how much will come?
60,000.
Instead of 50, you have to take 60. Immediately loading opposite side 10,000 will come. So but here it is at cost, therefore not. Next, second. So in a goods sent on consignment account credit side, by consignment to Wood Limited. Consignment to Wood Limited account 50,000, or by consignment account 50,000. So next, expenses incurred by consignor entry is consignment account debit to cash or bank. Therefore here to bank account 1,000. Yeah. Next, what is the next transaction? Event number 3. So while reading, on 3rd,
Bill.
we received the bills receivable as a
Yes,
security deposit. On 3rd October, 3/10/14, bills receivable security deposit entry.
Bills receivable to consignment.
Bills receivable
Consignee.
account debit to consignee account. Who is consignee here?
Wood Limited.
Wood Limited. Wood Limited account. Wood Limited account personal. It is nothing but consignee. Consignee. Amount is how much? 30,000.
Yes.
30,000. 30,000. So being security deposit received by way of bill. So now come and post it. So since it is a personal account transaction, so BR account, since BR account we have not opened, only corresponding posting in Wood Limited account, credit side by bills receivable account 30,000. Yeah. So next, what is the transaction? On receipt of account sale. So on receipt of account
Sale.
sale, what is the first entry? First, sales.
Yes.
Yeah, sales, consignment sales. So what is the entry for consignment sales?
Consignee account debited to consignment.
Yeah, come on, right. So since he has sent the account sales on 31st March, we don't know what date he has sold. Correct? Therefore, for in and after for all the transaction, we will wait my difference. Don't pass the entry. Don't rush up. So account sales when we received 31st March. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
31st March we received. Now look out. BR is received on 3rd. So account sales when it we received?
For
Account sales
31st month.
31st March. That means it is a 6-month duration,
Yes, sir.
correct? But in between BR when it is given, this is for 3-month maturity or not?
Yes, sir.
So that means before account sales, your bills receivable will mature or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So therefore, so first, third from there plus 3 month, 3/10 to 3 month. If I add plus 3 month, it amounts to when? 3 December.
December. Yes, sir.
3rd October to November, December, January. January. 3/1/14. Since it's a BR plus 3 days grace, we supposed to add.
Yes, sir.
So this is PUC concept, my dear friend. PUC concept anyway. In a bill of exchange, you will teach it. Therefore, it is a 6/1/14 date. Date is not important for me, but when we go for bills exchange chapter, their date is important. But for me here, 6/1 will come before 31st March. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's why that entry. Next is 6114 honor of bill. If honor of bill, what is the entry?
Bills receive. No, sir. Consignee. No, bank to bills receivable.
Bills receivable. So amount is 30,000. 30,000. So being bills receivable honored or matured. Being bills receivable honored or matured. Yeah, but posting will not come. Posting will not come. Posting will not come. Because bank account also we have not opened, BR account also we have not opened. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next. So this is over. Now all are account sales. Account sales date is 31st March 2015 hereinafter. For all the transactions, this is the date. This is what year end date as well as that is account sales date. Therefore, now to start with, first is sales, consignment sales. Consignment sales entry.
Consignee account debited to consignment.
Who is consignee?
Wood Limited.
Wood Limited. Wood Limited account debit to consignment account. Yeah. So amount is 55,000 is the sales. 55,000 is the sales. So being sales made by consignee. Being sales made by consignee. So posting in consignment account credit side. In consignment account credit side by Wood Limited, it is sales 55,000, and in Wood Limited debit side to consignment to Wood Limited 55,000, which is sales. Next, what is the next case?
Commission, sir.
So next is expenses. Expenses incurred by consignee, then commission. First is expense. Yeah. Next, credit same date. Expenses incurred by consignee. What is entry?
Consignment account debited to consignee.
Consignment
To Wood Limited.
account debit to Wood Limited. Wood Limited account. Amount is total 2,800. Direct or indirect, both. Only for the valuation of stock we required whether it's a direct or indirect. But for the purpose of P&L or for the purpose of consignment account, it is a total expenditure we have to charge. So being expenses incurred by consignee. Being expenses incurred by consignee. So come to consignment account and Wood Limited posting. So in consignment account debit side, date is 31st March 2015 to Wood Limited expense 2,800, credit side by consignment to Wood Limited 2,800. Hope with the extension or detailed explanation of journal entries and transactions, this problems making very simple. Here, expenses are over. Next is commission. Next is commission. So commission is also expense. Expense we are in the books of consignor. Therefore, commission is also expense. Therefore, entry
Consignment account debited to Wood Limited.
Consignment account debit to Wood Limited. Wood Limited. So amount, so since we don't know what is exact amount, so here first in a narration write down being commission due to consignee. Sir, why do you have written? Because I haven't paid in cash, no. It is first, it is like payable entry. So since Wood Limited we have reduced, while receiving, he will deduct his commission and balance he will pay. Got it? So here itself, my difference, you have to show the commission computation. 55,000 is the sales into 10% amount, 10% or 5%?
Yes, sir. 10%.
10%. Therefore, both you have to show in working. In a narration, you have to show it. That split carries half a mark. This split carries half a mark. So in a CA exam, we will not give marks for number. We will give marks for concept and working. Yeah. So which amounts to 5,000? 500, 5,500. So command update. So in a consignment to Wood Limited, commission 5,500. In Wood Limited credit side, by consignment to Wood Limited 5,500. Yeah. So what is next? Bad debt. First is bad debt, then final settlement. So bad debt here, del credit commission is not given. Correct? Therefore, since del credit commission is not given, this is also will be borne by consignor, which will be treated as expense. Therefore, entry
Consignment account debited to consignee to Wood Limited.
consignment account debit to Wood Limited account. So 600 rupees is the bad debt. So write down being bad debt borne by consignor and charged as a and charged to consignment account. And charged to consignment account. So come to consignment account, debit side to consignee, sorry, Wood Limited to Wood Limited, bad debt 600 in Wood Limited credit side by consignment to Wood Limited, it is bad debt 600. So now that's all over.
Amount payment, sir.
Yeah, amount deposited, but for that we have to balance consignee account, no?
Yes, sir.
That's why I prepared consignee account simultaneously. Yeah. Now, what is the balance due to find? We require consignee account. So therefore, now balance your consignee account. So here they said whatever balance was there, that's duly settled. Therefore, whatever the amount you get balancing figure, it is by bank. It is what? By bank or cash. So balancing figure. So can you come and give me Wood Limited
16,100.
15,000
16,100.
16,100. Don't trust the answer as per your calculator, calculate others. So you have purchased calculator to work by you, not to copy from others. Yeah. That's it. Now 16,100 has been settled. This is what final settlement or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. For this, what is the entry? Since it is payable, since it is receivable, that is we have to receive. So consignee account has been credited. That means bank account has to be debited.
Yes, sir.
So therefore, what is the entry?
Bank account debited to Wood Limited.
Bank account debit to Wood Limited. Wood Limited account 16,100, 16,100. So that account has been already closed. Write down being balance of settlement received from consignee. Yeah, here date is 6/1/15, my dear friends, not 14. Date security deposit 6/1/15, January 15. Yeah. That's it. I hope that posting is already done. So now what we have to do, settlement is over. Now we have to go for year-end transactions.
Yes, sir.
Year-end transactions. So therefore 31st March 2015. So year-end transactions. So this is actually year-end. So accounts is also same date, but year-end also same date. Now first is year-end. We have to value the stock or not.
Yes, sir.
So whenever we touch a stock, we have to check whether it's entered stock cost price or invoice price, whatever it might be. So if it is invoice price, then reversal of loading has to be done in the name of stock reserve. Correct? Yeah. So therefore, first year valuation of stock. So for valuation for stock, what is the journal entry?
Stock,
Consignment stock account debit to consignment account. This is at cent price.
yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is at cent price. Therefore, here cent price being stock on consignment incorporated in books in books books at value shown below So now here what is the value of stock is there that we have to value, because closing stock valuation is must or not.
Yes,
So
sir.
if only ledger account is there, this I would have shown as a part of working note. But here since they have asked journal entry, either as a part of journal entry you supposed to pass this. Yeah, as a part of as a part of journal entry itself, you have to show the working, or you have to show working separately, but the entry has to be passed here. Entry is this only. So shall I show the computation here itself?
Yes, sir.
Computation. So whenever I touch a stock, which are the elements we supposed to take?
Direct expense of consignor and consignee.
So here look out at cent price, my dear friends, usually at cent price. So since here since it is sent at cost, I am taking at cost. So therefore total 50,000 I sent into 1/5 in stock. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Therefore this amounts to 10,000. This amounts to 10,000. This amounts to 10,000. Next add.
Direct
Proportionate
expense.
direct expense of consignor. So consignor has incurred how much?
200, 1000, but 1 by
1,000
50.
rupees. Yeah. So he has incurred 1,000 rupees for how much goods?
Uh, uh, for
50,000 goods.
50,000 to
Yeah. But out of that 450 is sold. That means stock is how much?
10,000.
Stock
So
is 1 by
200.
5. Correct? Therefore, if I take 1,000 into 1 by 5, that is sufficient.
Yes, sir.
So here, for suppose for your information, if you want, closing stock is equal to 50,000 into 1 by 5 is equal to 10,000 cost. This is just for your information, not part of my calculation anyway we have taken. Next, we will go for add proportionate expenditure of consignee. So consignee, out of 2,800, how much is direct expense?
2,000.
Out of that, what is the value in stock? Here there is no loss of stock and all, only out of cent he said 450 sold, that is 1/5 only in stock, therefore proportionate 1/5,
400.
400. Yeah, so those who are getting confused, sir, why directly 1/5 this and all, for them stock is 10,000, my dear friend. For this alternative, just I'm showing here, stock is equal to 10,000. So how you got 10,000? 50,000 into 1 by 5, correct? Now proportionate expenses of direct expense of consignor, this is nothing but 1,000 is for 50,000 units, means how much for 10,000? How much for 10,000? How much for 10,000? 200. Like this here, if 2,000 rupees incurred for total 50,000, means in stock 10,000 is there, how much for that? Are you understanding slowly? Yeah. So therefore, what is the total stock? Total stock value?
10,600.
It is
10,000.
10,600. So now, just imagine, suppose suppose if I go in the next model, if it is sent at invoice price, if it is sent at invoice price, means how it will be? How it will
We would
be?
have reduced
Instead of
10,000.
50,000, it will be 60,000. Yes or no?
60,000. Yes, sir.
We will take invoice price 60,000 into 1 by 5. How much will be? 12,000.
12,000.
Correct? So that means you have to check that 10,000 is cost. Out of that, 2,000 is profit. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
2,000 is profit. That is nothing but 20%. 20%. So that means now tell me, in this 12,000, in this 12,000 plus 200 plus 400, this will be 12,600. That is the value of stock if it is at invoice price. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, out of this 200, should I calculate the 20% on this 12,600 or only on 12,000?
On what's the commission or what's the?
Huh?
I
Stock
didn't,
reserve,
I
stock
didn't
reserve,
understand.
stock reserve, closing stock.
Stock reserve we should subtract, no, sir.
Yeah, that's what.
We should
On which
subtract the
amount? On
extra.
which amount I supposed to value? Goods are sent at 20% above the cost. So now
Yeah, so
value of stock is, this
we
is
should reduce 2,000.
value of stock at, here is cost or cent price. Value of stock at cent price. So here it is cost. If black ink means it is cost. So cost is 10,600. I have taken this value. So therefore, in our current problem, this is 10,600 is the cost. 10,600 will come. But if it is invoice price, means how much will come?
12,600 will come.
12,600. Now, should I need to, suppose if the 20% is a profit, 20% is a profit means, so should I calculate the 20% on 12,600 or only on 12,000?
On 12,000.
Why?
Because 600 is expense, no, sir. How?
On that,
Profit will
profit
be on
element is
table.
not there. So that's why I said here only it has to be. Correct? So on closing stock, suppose if it is invoice price means my difference, here stock reserve entry will come. This is the key. So here reversal of loading, stock reserve. Stock reserve. Don't write. This is for next model. Just I'm reserving the space. Reserve loading. So computation is nothing but, so computation is 12,000 at invoice price into 20 by 120, which is 2,000 is your profit. So for this only stock reserve entry I supposed to pass. This is not for this problem. This is not for this problem. So you don't need to leave the space. This is required for next. As it is copy, so immediately it has to be reverse. 2,000 rupees as a stock reserve. So now let's go to the closure entries. Closure entries. Now consignment account need to be balanced. So first let us post
Yes,
this
sir.
10,600 as a cost. Let us post this 10,600 as a cost. So come and post in consignment account. Consignment account, how much it is? 10,600. Consignment account, so credit side by consignment stock 10,600. So in consignment stock account, debit side to consignment to Wood Limited 10,600. It is valued at cost, therefore no reversal of loading. Yeah, now balance your consignment account fast. That's it. Balance your consignment account. Balance your consignment account.
5,700, sir.
How much?
5,700.
5,700. That is a profit.
Yes, sir.
So where we have to transfer this?
General P&L.
General P&L account. So profit transfer. So go and pass the entry.
So general P&L we have to mention in the entries, sir.
Yes. So journal entry, because since this is separate account, that is one ledger account. Both are ledger accounts.
Yes.
This profit, if I transfer to general P&L account, means it has to be supported with entry only, no?
Yes.
Yeah. So therefore, pass the entry for transferring the consignment profit to general P&L. Entry is
Consignment account debited to general P&L.
yeah. Consignment account debit to general P&L account. Amount is 5,700. 5,700. Even at invoice price also it is same. What is the only two entries is addition, reversal of loading, sell goods sent at invoice price. As it is invoice price, I will keep immediately reversal of loading. Second one is closing stock I will value,
Stock.
but it is at invoice price I will value. Immediately on that loading will be reversed. These are the two entries change. Got it? Yeah. So now consignment is over. Next, what is the next event? What is next event?
Then goods sent on consignment.
Goods sent on consignment account we have to balance and transfer to. It has to be transferred to purchasers.
Yes.
Therefore, so just go and balance this account 50,000. It is already at cost, therefore no loading. 50,000. So debit side to purchases. Debit side to purchases 50,000. Yeah, go and pass the entry. What is entry?
Goods sent on consignment to purchase account.
Goods sent on consignment account debit to purchases account. That's it. Consignment stock account. So by balance carried down 10,600. By balance carried down 10,600. It is no entry, it is just a balance carried down. Yeah. So that is only, what is the last entry you're supposed to pass? That is only for goods and on consignment. So goods and on consignment account debited to purchases account. 50,000. Yeah, that's it. So all other accounts has to be balanced and carried down. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's it. Now all ledger accounts is over.
Yes.
Yeah. All ledger accounts is over. So now my difference. So open part B. Open capital B. Open capital B. So what is capital B?
At invoice price.
Yeah. Goods sent at invoice price. Goods sent at invoice price. Capital P. Goods sent at invoice price. Invoice price cost plus 20%. That is 120%. Got it? Yeah. Now, so for this model, you have to open since it is sent at invoice price, my dear friends. On closing stock also, stock reserve will come or not?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, for stock reserve, you have to open one fifth ledger account. Fifth ledger account here you required stock reserve account. Stock reserve account. Five ledger accounts you supposed to open. Five ledger account you supposed to open. Yeah, same lines, 8 lines as it is open. Open it first. Ledger accounts, consignment accounts. Consignment account for some 8 lines, 8 to 10 lines. Goods and non-consignment account is for 4 lines. Don't update anything, just open ledger accounts. Third, Wood Limited account, consignee account. Wood Limited account, consignee account. Fourth one, consignment stock account. Consignment stock account within bracket at IP. Because in this model it has been sent at invoice price or not?
Yes.
Therefore, it is at invoice price. If it is sent at invoice price. Next, stock reserve account. Stock reserve account within bracket loading on closing stock. This is for your information. Yeah. Now, if you would have opened, my dear friends, look out. In this case, what are the changes will come? Just let me know. Let me tell you. Let me tell you first. Then I will come for ledger updation. So in a ledger account, thereafter I will give the time. So what is the changes? What is the changes?
First, reversal of loading and stock.
Reverse. First is we have to record first goods and first entry itself at invoice price. We supposed to record a
Yes, sir.
goods sent on consignment at invoice price. Invoice price. Therefore, 50,000 is cost into 120%. Therefore, this amounts to what?
60,000.
60,000. So immediately, what I supposed to do? Reversal of loading. Reversal of loading entry.
Goods sent on consignment to consignment account.
Goods sent on consignment account debit to consignment account. Consignment account, how much? 10,000. 10,000. So in a narration, being loading on goods sent has been reversed. So computation 60,000 into 20 divided by 120. Yeah, 20 divided by 120. I will give the time to copy journal entries. Now just I'm showing what is the impact. So now here, so in a consignment account, so what will happen? Instead of 50,000, how much it will be? 60,000. So this side, what is additional entry will come by
by goods sent on consignment.
goods sent on consignment 10,000 will come. Correct? In consignment to Wood Limited, 60,000 will be there. 60,000. So here 60,000 is there. So here, what is the additional thing? Here it will be there to consignment to Wood Limited Wood Limited loading 10,000 and balance, that is to purchases account, balancing figure at the end of the year as it is 50,000 same. Are you understanding this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So next, so what is additional? Another change will be there only in a stock. Only in a stock. So rest of the things nothing will be changed. So in a stock valuation instead of 50,000, so here how much we have to take?
60,000.
Here we have to take 60,000. We have to take 60,000. Therefore, this value will amounts to. This value will amounts to how much? Instead of 10,000, it will be 12,000. Rest of the things as it is same. So therefore, this value will become 12,600. 12,600. This is at invoice price. At invoice price. 12,600. So now stock reserve is this amount entry. What is the entry for stock reserve? Consignment
Credit.
account debit to stock reserve account. This is a second entry which is change. Stock reserve account amount is 2,000. So being loading on closing stock, loading or unrealized profit on closing stock recognized in stock reserve. Yeah, so this is the change, my dear friends. I will give the time to copy. Now in ledger account, how it will reflect, just let me show you. So now in a ledger account, in a stock, my dear friends, look out, in consignment stock it is 12,600. Consignment stock 12,600, and in stock reserve credit side by consignment 2,000. By consignment 2,000. So this is to balance carried down 2,000. So in consignment credit side, consignment account credit side by closing stock instead of 10,600, it will be 12,600, and on this loading has to be reversed in the name of to stock reserve 2,000. Yeah, even now profit is 5,700 only. Even now profit is 5,700 only. Yeah, so copy this ledger accounts, then I will give a time to copy journal entry. Journal entry, only 2 journal entries alone, somewhere you mark it, thereafter you go and do. So closing stock computation and goods sent, that alone I will show you. So ledger accounts, please copy now. This will be the change. Stock, this is at IP. This is at IP. This is loading. This is loading on closing stock, which is called as a stock reserve. Copy first as it is, fast. So changes are this side instead of 50,000 it's 60,000, reversal 10,000. Closing stock here instead of 10,000 10,600 plus 2,000 loading 12,600, opposite side 2,000 stock reserve. Copy it fast. So from your book, just what is the changes, just that alone copy, rest everything is there from your material as it is copied, that is in your previous solution as it is copied. Friends, is it fine with the view?
So the screen went blank, sir.
Screen is blank, huh?
Now suddenly, just now, sir.
No. That I have changed into full display. This model, vertical view. I changed into vertical view just in order to send the. Yeah. So if you are viewing in a mobile, this view will be nice. This view will be good. So if you are viewing in a if you are viewing in a laptop, this will not be correct. That I will send you. That's why. Just I am sharing the notes. Because let us don't waste the time. That's it. Yeah. Is it fine? Sent in a group. So solution has been sent in a group. So later you copy. So here, those who have the confusion in stock valuation, so for them, just show making the display here. Solution has been already shared in a group. So consignment stock here instead of 10,000, here it will be 12,000, my dear friends. I have without editing, I have taken 12,600 at IP. Here it is 60,000 into 1 by 5, it is 12,000 at IP. Yeah. So somewhere either you take a screenshot or whatever it might be, but anyway, complete solution at invoice price I have sent to you already in a group. Yeah. So open your theory notes, my dear friends. Later on in home, after this, you sit and copy. Open your theory notes. Let's go to journal entries in the books of consignee. Journal entries in the books of consignee. So consignee, is it a owner or just a agent?
Agent.
Agent, correct? So therefore, in his books, my dear friends, only where he is accountable for consignor, only for that transactions he will pass journal entries. He will maintain the accounts. He will maintain the accounts. So therefore, only in the books of consignor, what consignee transactions are there? Only consignee transactions are there. For that alone, he will be involved. For that alone, that is whatever consignee account is there in the books of consignor, for that mirror copy in the books of consignee. That's all. He's not the owner. He will not maintain stock. This and all, nothing. Just a mirror copy. That's it. Yeah. So open. So open in the books of consignee journal entries. Part 2 in the books of consignee journal entry. Theory notes. Now, so first let us start with the transactions. Now, Alina, in first transaction, when goods sent, is consignee is involved?
No, sir.
No, therefore no entry. So in the books of consignee, he will not pass anything. Next, in event number 2, when consignor incurs expenses, is consignee is involved?
No, sir.
No, therefore that also skip. So then event number 3, security deposit received from consignee. So there only personal account, correct?
Yes, sir.
So for consignor, it is a BR or cash or bank account debited to consignee account. That means there it is consignee has been credited. But for consignee, since he has paid, debit the receiver, no?
Yes, sir.
Debit the receiver. Therefore, whose account has to be debited?
Consignor.
Consignee, correct? So therefore here, write first before we go for generality, write the note. So here only consignor account, which is personal account will be opened. So then first transaction where consignee is involved, only for that entry will come, my dear friend. If consignee is not involved, he will not maintain anything. Only if he is involved, he will record. That's it. First transaction for security deposit. For security deposit within bracket given acceptance if it is BP means. So entry. So here only personal account, my dear friend. If it is given, for him only God is consignor. That's all. From consignor either it is receivable or payable. That's all. Other thing throw it in either cash or bank or whatever it might be. So therefore, first transaction for security deposit received. Security deposit received. Sorry, a security deposit given. Security deposit given. So since he has given the deposit, debit the receiver, credit in his, since he is giving in his book, cash or bank has to be credit or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So debit, who is receiving?
Consignor is receiving.
Consignor. Therefore entry, consignor account debit to cash or bank or bills payable. For consignor, it is a receivable. For acceptor, there's a bill, there's a consignee, it is a payable. For consignee, it is a payable. Bills payable. So now, so next is event number 1B. Like how for BR, honor entry will be there.
Yes, sir.
Like that here BP means here BP if he has given means that he has to pay, no?
Yes, sir.
So event number B on maturity or honor of bills payable. On maturity or honor of bills payable. Maturity or honor of bills payable account, bills payable entry. So since bills payable is a liability, on honoring, liability has to be cancelled or not?
Yes, sir.
cash or bank will be credited. Therefore, entry bills payable account debit to cash or bank account. Bills payable account debit to cash or bank account. Yeah. So this is nothing but event number 3 in consignor book for that mirror entry. That's it, opposite entry. So for consignor it is receivable, means for consign it is payable. That is the meaning, my dear friend. Yeah. Next, let's go to event number 2. It is nothing but on receipt of account sale, etc. in the books of consignor. But here for consignee, when it is incurring expenses, it is on behalf of consignor. That's all. It is not like account sale, this and all. If it is incur, it has to be receivable. If it is received, it has to be payable. That's how it will be. Now, number 2. Event number 2, for expenses incurred by consignee on behalf of consignor. For expenses incurred by consignee on behalf of consignor. Entry. So here, look out, it is the expenses incurred by consignee. That means from his pocket, cash is going out. Therefore, bank account should be credited. But is the expense or consignor expense?
Consignor's expense.
Therefore, it has to be received from consignee or not. It is like refund.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So therefore, consignor account debit to cash or bank account. Consignor account debit to cash or bank account. Consignor account debit to cash or bank account. Next, event number 3. Event number 3, for sales made. For sales made. Now, if we make a sale, it is whose money?
Consignor's money.
It is belongs to consignor. Therefore, it is since it belongs to consignor, payable to consignor. Consignor account should be credit or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but cash this and all, who will receive?
Consignee will.
Consignee. Therefore, his bank account will be debited or not? Cash or bank?
Yes, sir.
If he has made the credit sale,
Debtor.
so debtor, correct? That to which debtor? Because consignee is not only agent for this. He might also have his own business, no?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, his debtors also might be there. Additionally, along with that, consignor would have been sent the goods. That also he might have selling. So therefore, in order to show separately, consignment debtor account has to be debited. It is like instead of debtor, it is a consignment debtor. Yeah, entry. So therefore, consignment debtor account in a different ink. Consignment debtor account. This is for credit sale. Consignment debtor account debit / cash or bank account. Consignment debtor account / cash or bank account debit to consignor account. To consignor account. To consignor account. Yeah. Next, event number 4. Event number 4. For commission due. For commission due. For commission due, within bracket, total commission hyphen income. Hyphen income. Hyphen what? Hyphen income. So commission is a expense for consignor. For consignee it is a income. So therefore incomes always
Credited.
credit. Therefore consignment income has to be credit. From whom I is supposed to receive?
Consignor.
Therefore consignor account debit to commission income account. Consignor account debit to commission income account. Got it? So that commission income ultimately for consignee, it will go to consignee's P&L account as income he will take. So it is receivable from consignor. Therefore, from sales amount we have credited as if pay. Now it is commission amount due. So since I have to receive this, I have debited in a consignor account. Next, go to event number 5 for bad debts. Event number 5, bad debts. So divide it into two parts. Divide it into two parts. Divide it into two parts. First part, when del credit commission is not given. When del credit commission is not given. Second part, when del credit commission is given. Yeah. Come to part 1. When del credit commission is given, who has to bear bad debt?
The consignee has to bear.
Del credit commission
When
is
it's
given.
given,
Yeah, given,
when
consignee
it's
has to
given,
bear. When del credit commission is not given,
consignor has to
consignor
bear.
has to bear. So come to first part, when del credit commission is not given. So write down, consignor has to bear. Consignor has to bear. Consignor has to bear. Comma, hence, 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 it will be deducted from consignor account. Or hence it will be charged to consignor account. Hence it will be charged to consignor account. Hence it will be charged to consignor account. Because if del credit commission is not given, consignor balance as if like, since it is not collected, I can't pay to consignor, no.
Yes, sir.
Out of sales, I have to reverse. Therefore, consignor account has to be reduced. So drop an arrow, entry. Drop an arrow, entry. Consignor account debited to consignment debtor account. Because if it's a credit sale means we would have debited consignment debtor.
Yes, sir.
So if a bad debt means out of debtors only we have to reduce or not.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, consignment debtor. Yeah. Come to second part. When del credit commission is given. When del credit commission is given. Yeah. Who has to bear?
Consignee.
Consignee. Drop an arrow right down. Consignee has to bear. Consignee has to bear. Therefore, charge to consignee is P and L. Therefore, charge to consignee is P and L. Therefore, charge to consignee is P and L. Entry. Entry. We are in whose book?
Consignee.
Yeah. Therefore, if I write P and L, that is sufficient. But for your clarity, within bracket consignee. Yeah. So consignee is P and L account debit to consignment debtor account. Consignee is P and L account debit to consignee is P and L account debit to consignment debtor account. Yeah. Come to event number 6 for final settlement. For settlement of balance. For settlement of balance. For settlement of balance. For settlement of balance. So divide it into two parts. Divide it into two parts. Yeah, first part, due to consignor. Due to consignor within bracket pay. Second part, due from consignor. Second part, due from consignor within bracket receive. Within bracket receive. Within bracket receive. Yeah. Come to first part, due to consignor. That means we have to pay na. As a consignee, I have to settle. I have to pay. If I need to pay means debit the receiver, credit what goes out. What is the entry?
Consign account debited
Yeah,
to bank.
consignor account debit to cash or bank or bills payable account. Consignor account debit to cash or bank or bills payable account. If it is due from, suppose if I need to receive the money, if I already made the security deposit in excess, I
Then
have to receive the
opposite.
money. So in that case, opposite. Cash or bank or BR. BR. BR account debit to consignor account. You got it, my dear friends? Yeah. Yes. So that's all the entries. Here, that's it. So only where consign is involved for that entry will come. So what is the first transaction? Security deposit. Next is sales. Third one,
Expense.
expenses incurred by consignee. Next, commission.
Yes, sir. Then
Next,
bad debt.
commission. Yeah, commission. Next is
Bad debt.
bad debt. Next, that's it.
Settlement.
So last is settlement. That's all. So now if the things are over, now for these things just we have to pass it. That's it. So it is nothing but what already consignor account in the books of consignor, what consignees accounts are there. For that it is reflection or mirror impact entries. That's it. Yeah. Shall we go to the problem?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now same problem, my dear friends. Same question number 1, whatever is there. Let us see how in the books of consignee. Shall we move? Yeah. So come back in the books of consignee. In the books of consignee, in the books of consignee. So come to question number 2. Array, why aren't we are not debiting bad debts in consignment account? How many times should I explain the same thing here? Kiran? We are in whose book? Consignee. In the books of consignee, why the hell I will open consignment account? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Kiran?
So you told that this consignee has he has different business, so that's why they're recording consignment debtor. So since it is bad debts received during consignment, so why consignee's P&L instead of
No,
consignment bad debts account?
No. Consignee is not, he is just a agent. Consignment means it's a owner's P&L account.
Yeah, so I meant why can't it be consignee's bad debts account?
How it is? Consignee is bad debt. We are in consignee book only, no?
Yes, sir, but here if del credit is not
Given, correct.
is not
So that means this
is
is my
given
loss, no?
consignee's loss.
Huh.
No, sir, if del credit is given, so the loss will be
This is
borne
my
by
loss,
consignee.
therefore
No,
I have
sir.
to debit to my P&L. So there I can't partition. It is consignment bad debt. This is my bad debt and all. It is bad debt is bad debt. It will go to P&L only, no?
No, sir, but normally when we record bad debts, it is bad debts to debtor, no, sir.
Yeah, bad debts to debtor. So here debtor
So why not here?
instead of debtor, because I might have my sale as well as consignment sale.
I didn't get you.
Here as a consignee, just imagine. So if you are acting only consignment goods, then you have only consignment debtor.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Suppose you have your own business also, your own premises, you are buying and selling the normal your business also there. And in addition to that, I as a consigner, I send the goods to you. That goods also you are selling.
Yes, sir.
Correct? So that means now for that purpose, you have to partition. How much is consignment debtor? How much is my debtor?
Yes, sir.
Correct? So now if it is a bad debt, means whatever be the bad debt in your book, you will charge to P&L.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Whether it is out of your sales or consignment sales, if you have to bear that bad debts, means it is a loss to you.
Yes, sir. But when normally, suppose if Ram is insolvent, so we will write cash account debited, bad debts account debited to Ram, no, sir.
Cash account.
So why are
where is cash?
no, sir? If he gives,
Yeah,
no, I
correct,
give an
correct.
example, sir.
Correct.
So suppose if 30% is received, so it will be cash account debited.
Cash account debited
Bad debts account debited to Ram.
to Ram.
So but here, sir, the consignee is like there is a bad debts of a debtor. So, but we aren't even recording that bad debts account, that two words. So I'm asking, sir, that
No,
why
directly we are
isn't that
charging to
recorded?
P&L, that's it. So if you are routing,
Okay.
means we have to create, if you want to control account, means over the year, it will be bad debt, you will record. At the end of the day, it will go to P&L. That's the meaning here.
Okay. Okay. Understood.
Okay, consignment will not come. That's what I got this thing. In
Yes,
consignee book,
I
how
meant
consignment
consignee,
account
sir.
will come. So that's why
I meant
that's why I told.
consignee, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So if you would have asked, sir, bad debt, why instead of P&L account, why can't we create bad debt? Means it would have been correct question.
Yes, my
Yeah.
mistake.
You asked, sir, consignee's consignment account, this and all, means it is illogical, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Problem number 2. Problem number 2. Same question, my dear friends. Same question, but name alone change. Instead of JK Enterprises, here MM Enterprises is consignor and KK Enterprises is consignee. Yeah. So same question. What we did in a question number 1. So look out. MM Enterprises sent on 1st October 2014 goods costing 50,000. So for this goods costing 50,000, I spent 1,000 as a packing. So now what is the entry in the books of consignee?
No entry.
No entry. Correct? Because only where consignee is involved, for that only entry will come. Next, on 3rd, KK Enterprises received goods. For received goods, no entry. And sent his acceptance for MM Limited for 30,000. This is security deposit.
Yes, sir.
So it is sent his acceptance. Since he has accepted, what is this?
Bills payable.
Bills payable. Security deposit, but bills payable for 3 months. So since it's a 3 month, so since he is sending the account sales at the end of 6 month, so within 3 month, this honor entry will come or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next, expenses incurred by consignee. So here there is no concept of direct expense, indirect expense, because his expense he has to take his refund. That's it. Only for the consignor, closing stock valuation, this and all will come. So here only reimbursement. That's it. So total, how much is the cost? How much is the expenses?
2,800.
2,800 is expenses incurred by consignee. For this, we have to receive the entry. That's it. On insurance. On 31st March, he sent the account sales along with the balance due. So already we know balance 16,100, but we will prepare once again. So showing that 4/5 of the goods are sold for 55,000. So here 1/5 this and all no matter. So this is sales. 55,000 is sales. So for sales, what is entry?
I forgot.
In your mind, it is consignment account should be credited, correct?
Yes, sir. Okay.
That's why here there is no concept of consignment, closing stock, nothing. Only personal account, consignor, that's all. So here, since it is, we don't know whether it's a credit sale or cash sale, correct? Therefore, I will write consignment debtor or cash or bank account debit to consignor account.
Okay.
Got it? Because it's
Yes,
payable to consignor, no? Therefore, it's a liability.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and is entitled to a commission of 10%. Therefore, it is 5,500 is a commission. One of the customer turned insolvent, so therefore here bill credit commission is not given. Therefore, what we supposed to do? We have to charge to. It has to be borne by consignor. Therefore, it will be debited. It will
Consignor.
be charged to debited to consignor account. Show necessary
Consignor.
journal entries in the books of consignee. Correct? So that's all, my dear friends. So without wasting your time, come to question. Come to solution. Come to solution. So question number 2. Question number 2, page number 72, na?
Yes, sir.
Solution. Now this is in the books of consignee, but consignee name is KK Limited. In the books of KK Limited.
KK Enterprise.
KK Enterprise. Consignee. So here only which account we will open? Consignor account. Who is consignor?
Only consignor.
Yeah. Who is consignor? MM Limited. MM Enterprises. MM Enterprises account, that is consignor account.
MM Enterprise.
Yeah. So that's it. So just MM Enterprises. So it is as same as in the books of consignor. What consignee account you opened, for that here consignor account. That's it. So just for 6 to 7 lines, that is sufficient. 6 to 7 lines is sufficient. So after this working, journal entries. Yeah. Now journal entries. Under this journal entries, journal entries. Yeah. To start with entry number 1. So entry number 1. So date if you want, that is a 3/3. Date if you want, it is 3/10/2014. So first is security deposit entry. Security deposit entry. Entry is consignor. Who is consignor? MM Limited. MM Enterprises. MM
Yes, sir.
Enterprises account debit to bills payable. Bills payable account 30,000. So being security deposit given by way of bills payable. Being security deposit given. Security deposit given. So therefore, so posting here, since it is MM Enterprises debtor, so to bills payable, security deposit 30,000. Yeah. Next, let's go. Next is event number 2, which is sales made.
The
Event number
bill
2.
payable, sir.
Sorry.
Bill paying.
Maturity bill. Correct. So this is 6/1/15. 6/1/15 bills payable matured entry. Bills payable account debit to cash or bank account 30,000. So for this, no posting because here only consignor account. Next, on 31st March 2015, so sales account sales is sent. So we don't know which date he sold this and all. Therefore, account sales date I'm placing here. So if sales is made, entry
Bank or cash account to consign.
consignment debtor, because bad debt is there in this problem or not.
Yes, sir.
So bad debt indicates that there is a credit sale or not.
Credit sale.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Or bank account debit to consignor. Consignor is MM
So we
Limited.
don't know the extent, no, sir.
Yeah, that's why
We
I'm
don't know the
putting,
extent of
yeah,
credit.
that's why I'm putting both in a
We
sale.
can put like the two entries, sir.
Yeah, possible. If it is clearly given, then I can say consignment debtor credit sale amount, bank account cash sale amount to MM Enterprises. Since I don't know
Yes,
the
sir.
split, but bad debt indicates that there is a credit sale, no?
Yes, sir.
So that's why, since in the absence of split, I'm writing both consignment debtor or bank.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Or if you assume all are credit sale, that also fine, nothing wrong. Because absence information is absent, no?
Yes, sir.
But you can't assume everything is a cash sale. If it is everything is a cash sale, then there is no concept of bad debt.
Yes, sir.
In the absence of information, either you have to assume priority is completely everything is a credit sale. Or, so we don't know what extent credit sale and what extent cash sale. So if both are there, then write for the safer side both. So enterprises account. So therefore, so MM Enterprises account credit side by. Sir, here if the goods are sent at invoice price, what to do? Nothing. What he sold, that is. What he paid, that is. That's all. Here there is no concept of invoice price, cost, this and nothing. Only personal account transaction. Given, taken. That's it. So here by consignment debtors or bank which amounts to 55,000. Next, expenses are.
Yes, sir.
So expenses, since here is whatever I have incurred, this is on behalf of consignor, therefore I have to take refund or not. Entry
Yes, sir.
consignor, sorry, here consignor is MM Enterprises. And MM Enterprises account debit to cash or bank account, being expenses incurred on behalf of consignor 2,800 comment post by bank or cash 2,800. Next, commission. So by MM Enterprises account debit to commission income account 5,500. So being commission due and show the computation 55,000 into 10%. Being commission due 5,500. So by friend, 1 minute posting, I have written opposite side. So please, these two things write in opposite side. To bank or cash 2,800, this is expense, and to commission income 5,500. So please write the opposite side. Yeah. So after commission, so what is there? Bad debt.
Yes, sir.
Bad debt. So bad debt also should be borne by consignor. Therefore, entry again, enterprises account debit to consignment debtor 600. So being bad debts borne by consignor. Again, debit side to consignment debtor. So bad debts 600. So next what? Bad debts is over. So finally
Yes.
settlement.
Yes,
So
sir.
whatever amount is there, we have to pay to consignor. Therefore, enterprises account debit to cash or bank account 16,100. Being balance due has been remitted. So if you balance to bank or cash, balancing figure 16,100. Now if you want check out in the books of consignor, same problem we already did in question number 1. What you written on a credit side, it is there in debit side. What you debited in what you have written in a debit side, it is there in credit side. If you want, go and check. It is a mirror copy. Yes or no, Alina?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that is so almost accounting, everything is over. Entries relating to consignment theory, everything is over. So from tomorrow, completely it is a problem. Completely it's a problems. So here and after, let us take the pace of problems. Now I want discussion with you guys. So important decision what I supposed to take. Yeah. So everyone, please be attentive. So it is just information. Just I want to share to you. Yeah. So if you have take copied, I will stop screen sharing and I will make it video visible.